Hey YouTube, it's me, King Nazru, with Rosario Vampire Chapter 12 review. Now, a lot of things have happened in the chapter, so I'm going to have to use my list to keep my thoughts together. And I'm also going to do it because I'm starting to feel a little bit under the weather, so just gonna bear with me if I do any sniffling. Okay, so the chapter begins with a woman named Kagome Ririko, and she walks by and is shown to be lusted for by the students. Uh, they also happen to mention that she's very serious about education. And then we cut to Kagome teaching algebra, uh, which apparently Skune is not getting. Uh, she feels that he's completely, uh, as he puts it, left in the dust, and can't answer a single question. And to his misfortune, Kagome asks Gune a question which he cannot answer, and has become the laughingstock of the whole class. And Kagome says that he needs to stop daydreaming, especially since the the semester exams are coming. And so to prepare for to prepare Skune asks Mocha for help uh, studying for the exam since recent events have kept him busy, such as the uh, Chopper and Public Safety Commission's incident. Mocha says yes and that they should study in her room, which Skune feels might be a little bit of a problem since he's might become aroused by Mocha and won't be able to focus on the test. And when he asks why is Mocha doing this, Mocha says it's because he allows her to suck her blood. Suck his blood. So Kagame spots them and says that Mocha is in fact the cause for Skune not doing so well in the class, and she proposes that Skune should study with her in her after school sessions. Then we cut to the newspaper club where Kurumu tells Skune that Kagame goes overboard with the studying, and we see that her personal reaction to her is that she does not like how everybody pays attention to Kagome, specifically because of her breast. And Kurumu makes a note that Kurumu Kurumu's breasts are much bigger than Kagome's. So we can see that Kurumu is pretty insecure with her, uh, with the attention she gets. Then this leads to Yukari and Kurumu bickering about how Kurumu's acting childish about this. Kurumu says that she's childish and all that jazz. So Yukari mentions to Skune that he needs to score a 50 on the exam if he wishes to go to summer vacation. And if he scores anything less than 50, he's going to head to summer school. So, hoping to avoid this, Skune goes to Kagome's lessons and finds her in an S&M outfit. For those who don't know, that means slave and master outfit. Skune calls this weird, but Kagame whips him and says that students are the servants and it's not their place to question what is weird. And she takes her takes her education very seriously. Well, not education, her teaching seriously. Mocha tries making a study guide for Skune because she's starting to worry about whether or not the lessons will work. Uh, but it turns out Skune is doing quite well in Kagome's sessions. On another note, that it turns out that Kagome is like the other girls, rather attracted to Skune, especially since he's doing so well in her class. And then we cut to Kurumu forcing Yukari to help her study for the exam, and they bump into Skune. And Skune appears like a zombie, but is also spouting out advanced algebra. And when Kurumu asks for his help, he just keeps spouting on more advanced algebra and walks away, which puzzles the girls. Uh, then Mocha tries giving Skune her notes, but he doesn't respond to it. And then Kagome picks it up and calls it garbage and tells her to stop meddling in their affairs. In the sessions, Kagome sees that Skune is thinking about Mocha and says he needs to forget about her. Then we see Kuru and Yukari mention how Skune was acting like a zombie and suspect Kagome is doing something, since they've heard similar rumors about this happening to her other students. Mocha goes to the sessions and sees Kagome brainwashing Skune and feeding info through her tail to his mind. And it turns out that Kagome is this Greek monster called a Lamia. Now, as I said earlier, I like Greek mythology and I'm pretty much an expert on it. But yeah, this is kind of my first time hearing about a Lamia, so I can't help you there. But from what I gathered, it's pretty much this monster that likes to uh, lure and eat children. That's all I know about it. Uh, so Mocha tries to stop her, but Kagome easily handles her. And to further prove her point of her control over Skune and their bond uh, of a student teacher love relationship, Kagome has Skune kiss her hand. Then, out of a fit, Mocha throws a book at her, and Kagome, outraged, uh, pins her down. Then, while all the paper is flying at Skune's face, Skune sees Mocha's notes and her special message of saying that let's take the exam together and do well. That wakes him up. Sorry. Kagome tries to make Mocha an obedient student by using the same methods that she used on Skune, but Skune frees her and helps her change the inner Mocha by removing the rosary. So inner Mocha naturally easily defeats Kagome with a kick, and then tells her that the reason she lost is because she's a narcissist drunk on power. So the next day, Skune takes the exam, has forgotten what unfortunately he has forgotten what Kagome's info was, but he remembers what Mocha's notes told him about how to study for the exam and what it was going to cover, and he uses that. Then, afterwards, it turns out that Skune managed to pass with a score of 89, and now he'll be able to go on vacation. And on the side note, Kuru scored a 44, which meaning she failed, and will have to take summer school. And yes, she did get tutoring from Yukari. That is real sad. I really do like this chapter. Aside from the pretty freaky stuff that this manga's about, since it's a harem manga, I can really relate to this because uh, back when I was taking math through school, I really had troubles with it, and this back when I read this chapter the first time, it really helped me out when I was taking certain tests for it, and get laid out the basic formula of the equations, and that really brought me to pass those classes. So we talk about chapter 13.